It's good to see students back in the building. And so I'm sorry this is delayed. I'm getting to you the assignments. I'm just trying to figure out. I wanted to change up my game plan a little bit because after seeing your responses for the tape measure game and stuff, it just feels like we need some more practice on that. And so we're going to just stick on tape measures for a little while longer. And so sorry it's delayed because I wasn't planning on doing this. I was going to move on, but I just don't think we're quite ready for that. And so for those who are mastering the tape measure, great job. So this one shouldn't be too hard for you, but for those who are still working on it, let's put some more practice in. And so what this assignment is going to look like, there's going to be 2 ed puzzles for you to do, and then I'm going to give you the link to that game again. I'm not going to make you screenshot stuff for this one, but that is just for practice because the last assignment you're going to have is a assessment. And so I'm going to give you 1 attempt to do this. It'll be different than my other one, so this will just kind of show how you are at reading a tape measure. And that assessment's going to do all the way up through 16. So it's going to be a little of everything. It's going to be some multiple choice, and then it's going to be some short answer where you have to type the measurement and make sure you follow the correct, that's the word I'm looking at, formula, the correct sample that I have, the way it's supposed to be written. You won't write any inch marks or inches or anything, even a whole number. All you're going to do is just numbers. And so it's going to be a whole number. And then if there's a fraction, you're going to do space and then the fraction numbers like that. And make sure you always reduce. It'll be wrong if you don't reduce because, again, real world, you always make sure you reduce your measurements. So that's going to be the big thing to kind of see where we're at with tape measures. And then we'll go from there. But that'll be the assessment. So before you do that, I encourage you guys, if you're struggling, do play with that game a little bit. And so don't just start out at the hardest level. A lot of you guys were struggling, and then after I see your screenshots, it's because you were doing the hardest level at 16ths when you're supposed to be starting out easier. So build yourself. So click this, change the settings on it, turn the timer off so you're not pressured. Turn the timer off. If you have to, start at whole numbers. Start way back at the beginning. Just get used to how the game works clicking. And then after you feel confident with that, move to halves. And after you feel confident with halves, move to quarters. And so on and so forth, all the way up to 16ths. But get used to it so you don't have to count lines. Again, it's a spatial recognition. Just by looking at the different lengths of the lines and where it is, you should be able to just instantly basically be able to say what it is. Right? And I understand not everyone's there. I wasn't there when I started out in the trade. It took a while. But you got to get good at it because any trade you go into, if you can read a tape measure, again, you're set up way above other guys coming out who can't do it yet. And so this is a skill you want to master now, and you'll never forget it. Once you read a tape, it's one of those things that sticks with you forever, right? And so just keep practicing. We're going to work on mastering that. So that's the goal of this chapter, or this module, I should say. And also congrats to Charles. He had the highest score. He was like 4,500, I think. He was way above everyone else. So congrats to him. I'll be reaching out to you about what gift card you want, and I'll make sure you get that in the mail, and as well as a tape measure. So congrats to that. Well done. And for everyone else who tried, thank you very much for your hard work. And so keep practicing. Again, practice and then take that assessment and ace it. Right? You're going to get 1 shot. You won't get to edit it. You won't get to resubmit it. You're going to get 1 shot to do it. And that's going to go in for your assessment on tape measures. So do your best.